Hello, everyone. Welcome to your Love and Relationships reading. This is a timeless reading for the collective, and I'm so glad you are here today. Before we begin, not every message that comes through will apply to everyone watching. This is a collective reading going out to many people in very different situations when it comes to love. So please take what speaks to your heart. Take what feels true for you and your journey, and gently release anything that does not apply. There is wisdom in knowing what is yours and what is not. If something brought you to this video today, I do not think that was an accident. Whether you are navigating something complicated in an existing relationship, healing from something that ended, hoping for something new, or simply trying to understand what is going on inside your own heart right now, I believe there is something in this reading that is meant for you. We are working today with the Love Angels Oracle cards. This is such a beautiful, warm deck, and the messages that come through with it tend to be very direct and very loving at the same time. The angels do not waste words. So let us see what they want to share with the collective today when it comes to love and relationships. Let us begin. What do we need to know? What is coming in for this love reading today, please? And what I am getting from these first two cards together is that love is asking something of you right now, not from a place of pressure, from a place of invitation. These two cards together are speaking directly to something many of you already know, but have been hesitant to act on. Make the effort is so clear in what it is saying. Whatever situation you are in right now when it comes to love, there is an effort being called for. And I want to be really honest with you about what I see here, because this is not about grand gestures. It is about the small, consistent choice to show up, to reach out, to say the thing you have been holding back, to take the step you have been standing on the edge of. Love does not flourish on its own. It requires action. And for many of you right now, there is something you have been circling around. And this card is saying the time for circling is over. What I am getting from this card is that some of you have been waiting for the other person to move first, holding back because you do not want to seem too eager or too vulnerable. But make the effort is asking, what might you be losing by staying still? The connection you want does not come to people who wait indefinitely. It comes to those willing to reach toward it even without a guaranteed outcome. Now, leave your fears behind, because this card is the direct answer to why most of you have not made that effort yet. The real reason is fear. Fear of rejection, fear of getting hurt again, fear that wanting something too much somehow ruins it. These fears make complete sense given what many of you have been through. But the angels are saying those fears are not protecting you. They are keeping you from the very thing your heart is reaching for. What I find so interesting is the word behind. Not leave your fears away or somewhere else. Behind. You are still moving forward. You are just no longer letting fear lead. That is not the absence of fear. That is courage. And that is what love actually requires. Not certainty, not a guarantee, just the willingness to move forward anyway. Together, these two cards are saying, the love you want is on the other side of the action you have been avoiding. You do not need to have it all figured out before you move. You just need to move, and the angels are right behind you as you do. But let us see what else is coming in for this love reading today, please. And beware of codependency. This is a significant card, and I want to sit with this one for a moment because this does not show up lightly. This is the angels stepping in with a message that is loving but very clear. This card is speaking to a pattern present for a significant portion of the collective right now. And what I am getting is that for some of you, those fears we just talked about, the ones leave your fears behind was asking you to release. Some of those fears are actually rooted in codependent patterns. The fear of abandonment, the need for constant reassurance, the feeling that your sense of okayness depends entirely on where things stand with another person. That is codependency in love, and it is more common than most people want to admit. This card is not a judgment. Codependency does not mean something is wrong with you. It almost always comes from somewhere. Love that felt conditional, relationships where you had to earn affection, experiences that taught you your needs were too much. But those patterns are affecting your relationships right now, and it is time to look at them honestly. Here is what I find so interesting. This card sits directly after make the effort and leave your fears behind. Because sometimes when we think we are making an effort in love, we are actually managing anxiety. Sometimes what looks like leaving fear behind is really chasing the reassurance of knowing the other person wants us. There is a difference between love and the need to feel safe through another person. Beware of codependency is asking you to know that difference. This card is also speaking to those of you who have been giving far more than you are receiving. Overextending yourself, over-explaining yourself, making yourself smaller or larger depending on what you think the other person needs, all to keep the connection alive. And the angels are saying, that is not love sustaining you. That is fear running the show. Notice what you feel when I say that. For many of you, something just shifted, but let us see what the final card brings in for this love reading today, please. And balance. Oh my goodness. Yes, because after everything these first 3 cards laid out, this is exactly where the reading needed to land. The angels completing the message in the most grounded and beautiful way. Balance in love means 2 things existing at the same time without one canceling the other out. Being open without being desperate. Making effort without losing yourself in it. Caring deeply for someone while still caring deeply for yourself. And this is the answer to everything. Beware of codependency was pointing to, because the antidote to codependency is not pulling away or going cold. The antidote is balance, loving from a place of wholeness rather than need. What I am getting from this card is that the relationship you truly want, whether new or a deeper version of what you have, requires this quality to actually work. 2 people rooted in themselves, giving and receiving in roughly equal measure, not perfectly, not mathematically, but with genuine mutual investment underneath it all. Balance is asking, are you bringing that energy right now, or are you leaning so far in one direction that everything feels unstable? Because love cannot carry the full weight of one person indefinitely. And deep down, you already know that. This card is also speaking to those who have been doing all this inner work and feeling exhausted by it. Balance is the angels reminding you healing does not have to be all-consuming. You are allowed to rest in it. You are allowed to let some things settle naturally without forcing the outcome. You do not have to figure everything out today. Trust that as you return to your own center, the relationships in your life will begin to reflect that shift back to you. And here is what all 4 cards are saying together as one complete message. Love is calling you forward, but not in a frantic or fear-driven way. Make the effort from strength, not anxiety. Leave your fears behind by refusing to let them make your decisions. Recognize where old patterns are running the show and come back to balance, because that is where the love you actually want is able to find you. That is where you become someone who can both give love freely and receive it fully, and that changes everything. This is your reading for today, everyone. I hope something in these cards met you exactly where you are right now. I hope you felt seen, and I hope you are walking away with a little more clarity about what love is asking of you and what you are truly capable of giving and receiving. If this resonated, drop a comment below. Which card hit hardest? Make the effort. Leave your fears behind. Beware of codependency or balance. I read every single comment and I genuinely love hearing from you. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this reading. It truly means so much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a wonderful day, everyone.